I had to wake up and say this dream. It's been such a weird night. Such a weird night. Currently it is 10:13, and I gotta tell you guys the dream I had last night. It was fucking weird. Okay. Let me find a little like composure because I'm really like a little shaken up a little. It's not zombies. Nothing to do with zombies. So most people, there's a tree here for one of the Corys, Feldman guy. There's a tree here, but you wouldn't look at it and be like, oh, that's a Corey Feldman tree. The only reason why is because back in old Hollywood, not old Hollywood, when the kids were young and they first discovered they had an acting ability or channeling ability before they got taken and swept by the wave that is disgusting Hollywood. They were trained by somebody really important to me. In this dream, River Phoenix. He came to me in a dream last night, and he was just, he looked the same as he did in Stand By Me. And he just looked almost like not angry, but like he was a little bit perturbed and a little bit pissed off. And I was like, what's, why are you crying? What is going on? He goes, those fuckers in Hollywood, those fuckers, how could they? And then he just kept going on and on. And I was like, dude, we're going to clean it up. And he goes, you don't understand. You haven't understood since you were a kid. And I was like, then help me explain it to me. Why are you, what's the anger? And he goes, if you see a torrential downpour in California, let him know that it's River Phoenix. Let him know that this tidal wave is from River Phoenix. And it's probably 3:30, 3:33, like that. And I'm sitting by the heater and I'm wide awake and I'm like trying to call Joaquin, the Joker guy, because I've been having the song in my head all day. I wanted to look up the lyrics and read it. I can't think of it right now, but crap. It was the I did it my way. Yeah, it was that song. And I called Joaquin and I was telling him, I go, why is your brother in my dreams like some sort of storm? Like it was an intense, like wake the fuck up, you're going underwater type energy. And I'm holding on and I was just so like I wanted to like fight in a battle with him or like some sort of tussle in Hollywood. I wanted to like be there, but I wasn't born or something like that. And so I wasn't able to. But I would give him these like buckets of river water and I would just throw it to him. I was like, if your mom is a fucking real person, she'll name you something where I could just dump this water on you and you can use it in the future. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry about it, but you know, Anton, uh, I just I love my children a lot, you know. I really do. I really, really, really love my children. And the fact that they were put in these lion dens with these fucking people and a lot of them didn't make it. Kind of like hurts to a point where sometimes sleeping really fucking sucks because I get so many in my dreams. And like I have all these repeating stories in my head, and like I have to judge the crimes of these people and what they did to these kids, and like it's very heavy. And I'm trying to calm this anger down, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how your brother did it for so long, how he could like literally stay sane in an insane environment, especially if he had the clairaudient ability to hear him, because he's really fucking strong. And I'm like, that I'm seeing him exactly as he was in Stand By Me, that age. I don't see him older. He's almost like this Peter Pan type energy. And then at the end of it, he was crying, and I picked him up like this, and I held him like a baby, and I go, "Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna buy you a lullaby." But then I didn't do it like the sweetness. I did it like with that loud sing. Mama's gonna bring back everything. And I told him, I looked him, and his eyes were like really, really blue, like Lumerian mixed with like um, avian blue. He had avian blue, big old eyes. And I looked him in the eye and I said, don't ever worry about what's going to happen next because guess what? You know, Phoenix not only rise from ashes, guess where they rise from? The bottom of the water as well. And he goes, this doesn't make sense. I was like, it makes sense to me. And we laughed. But it's so weird because yesterday only one person would be myself would know that I have a Corey Feldman tree. So if any of the kids were in real big danger, I would say, go to Corey, go to Corey. And he's went through some bad stuff. Oh my God. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. But I kept waking in the middle passage, and I was just telling the Joaquin, I was like, "Is this your brother?" I mean, like, do your brother like? Is he always around you? I'm like, I don't think he really is dead. I was like, his energy is like right in this middle, but it's not death. It's like some sort of infamous zone that no one actually like knows how to get to. It's almost like an inner earth type energy. And because anytime I see the kids of Hollywood, they're in this forest. This forest full of trees, and there's this like little section where there's a light, and they all try to huddle under this light. And I know a lot of them went into the drug realm. A lot of them did because it made them escape. But I was there in this drug realm, and we would all like get together and party. But they weren't older, they were all kids. And they would come to me and they were like, Mom, I need to channel this or I need to do this. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. They didn't tell me like this dark side of what's going on. You know, I was too busy fighting these big ass fucking monsters and trying to take things down. And they were like little, like Wendy and Peter Pan energy. Yeah. Wendy and Peter Pan type energy. So it was really difficult for me for that purpose. But if you do see a torrential downpour, California area, it's a present from Joaquin Phoenix. No, River Phoenix. That's what he told me to tell you, and that's all I have. I went to sleep and I woke up in a different dream. I was doing an operation. It was between Miley Cyrus. I was doing between Miley Cyrus and Adam Driver. So I basically gave them a bunch of tests and stuff in this dream. One test was a honeypot test, and I pulled Rihanna, shape shifted into Rihanna. No, it wasn't me. I'm thinking it could have been a memory, but I wanted to test the faithfulness of this guy. And hey, stop yelling at me. Hold on. I wanted to test the faithfulness of this guy and of Miley Cyrus. And I honeypotted him with Rihanna. Boy fell into a ditch. I was like, that wasn't even a test. That was just it's Rihanna. I guess most guys would. Fucking Rihanna. Guys. Anyway, he got her in the bed. And he was like, oops, I'm sorry. Oops, wait, hold on. Couldn't even do it right. I'm like, God! Penguins were supposed to be smooth. I'm like, kind of ruined it. Miley Cyrus was like massaging her mom's feet while her mom was reading an old book of hers, or it was like an older woman or something like that. I don't know. It was some weird fucking shit in this dream. I was like, what is happening? I was like, why am I dreaming Miley Cyrus? But yeah, that was pretty disappointing with Adam Driver. It wasn't even like 10 minutes in. He was like, Rihanna? Okay. Really? So I don't think he passed that test. But I had to wake up because my dialysis shipment had come, and I was in the middle of the sex dream, but it wasn't my sex. So
And I was like watching this camera, and I was like, "Oh, looks like he failed." I was like, "Damn." I was like, "Wow." Oh, he failed. She failed. Both of them failed that test. I was like, I was hoping Miley would make it. I was hoping he would too, because you know how I have an affinity for penguins. Anyway, that was the dream I had after what felt like a nightmare. That one felt like a nightmare for sure. First, man, he was beautiful. He is beautiful. Do you know how like the avians never die? Avian children, they never die. They stay young and they go to a certain realm where I make sure that they come back. So I want to see him again in whatever age he wants to be. If he wants to grow up, he can grow up, but I think he should try to stay a kid. Um, yeah, that was it. That was the dream for me. That I couldn't wait for my tea. I couldn't wait for anything in order to get to tell it. When I was sleeping, it just seemed so much more planned out and organized. Like I saw it happening step by step by step by step. And then you just get this hodgepodge. Sorry, guys. Today, I kind of decided to just let things go, not force things to happen, and just let it flow. I wish I could just tell this to my husband instead of the whole world, my dream. I just want him to come listen to me. I know from spirit, I'm talking about physical. But I'm letting it go and letting it flow and allowing this to heal certain parts of me. I think what shocked me is seeing baby, it was Corey Feldman yesterday. And I was like, I was just thinking of this kid. I was wondering if he was okay, if he's become a superstar, pop star singer like he wants to be yet. I was like, has his dreams come true? Because of the amount of images that I can look up in space and I can stop meteorites from hitting the earth, you know? But can I stop the wolves from attacking the flock that are my children and my geese? It's like and the other Corey that's always with him, and the amount of demons that portaled into these children and just ravaged their whole and they're running in this forest, and I didn't want to wake up that way in those memories, so I called telepath um, Joaquin. I just all those kids wanted to do is be seen and do something that they love and make money to take care of their family, and they find out that it is a trap, and that the dreams that they thought would rescue them would actually put them back into prison. And I pray that Tahuti thought that he is a good protector, because I can watch his back and stuff, but I kind of need someone to watch the kids back. I know I'm obsessed with finding him, but I think my obsession really comes from wanting to protect my kids that we actually brought down here. I love him. I love him so much. And I remember every scene and every child and where I put them, and I want them to be safe. I want them to be protected, and I want them to have a never, never land. So, give these kids some fucking breaks, guys. Justin Bieber didn't know what he was getting into this. Selena, she didn't know. Even Haley, they didn't know getting into this type of shit, what this whole reality is about. Fame is just a zoo. Imagine being a kid in a zoo. Undisposable income, indisposable income, drugs everywhere, fucking predators everywhere. And feel like you have no safety and you want to just be normal to reverse that plague that was placed on you. So, you know, and I only mention those three names because I feel like when you're really young in the industry and your parents are just money grubbing little fucks, they're not gonna protect you. And I thought I placed them in the river of time and protection, but I just I kind of need my children to feel safe walking around. Yesterday I channeled my younger self when I went to the park. I used to be so afraid of eating lollipops because I loved lollipops. Loved them. And I always had one in my cheek. I always had a lollipop in my cheek, and the amount of like people that made me feel so uncomfortable as a kid for just having a lollipop, and I didn't get it because I was really dumb. I played a dumb character because I wanted to just be in love, like blindly in love, with nature, with animals, like pick up cats off the side of the road. I wanted to be this like creature that people felt safe to go around. Um, but I was channeling my inner kid, and I was like, I wish that when I was a kid, I could just have something as simple as just hold a lollipop in my cheek without people making fun of me or talking to me like some kind of perverted shit, trying to fucking lure me into places. Like when they tried to traffic me when I lived in Oakland, I almost jumped off a fucking bridge because I was like, I'd rather fucking die than go into fucking sex slavery. I'd rather fucking die. And I was starting to because I was coming from the center to see if I can find housing in Oakland, and like they pulled up with the van too, and like I was about to fucking jump, and the guy was in the van, and I was cornered because I'm on a bridge. So it's like I can either go back, or you can go forward, or you can go off. If I rushed forward, guess what? I would have fucking he would have cut me off. If I went backwards, he would have cut me off. I was like, this is an awesome way to die. I was like, this is an awesome way to die. I was gonna try to do like Tom Cruise did in that one movie where he jumped on the back of a car or the back of the back of like one of those big trucks. Like I was gonna do it, and I was like, if Tom Cruise could fucking do it, I could do it. And the guy got out of the car, his hands up. He goes, "Don't jump, don't jump. I'm gonna go away. I'm walking away." And yeah, so I mean, I'm crying only because it's like River Phoenix. He wanted a typhoon in California. He wanted to drown that place. He was so angry, and I couldn't channel myself out of that much. And then when I sung to him and I held him, and then he kind of like dissipated, like all that anger kind of like just dissolved. It was like a mountain on top of his chest. Then it kind of just like dissolved on top, and then I felt like this weight, and he was just so light after that. Like he didn't have any worries, no like issues. Like he was so beautiful, and he turned into this like blue avian, like bright blue light. And he just kept saying to me, he goes, "Mom, I never forgot. I never forgot." He's like, "No matter what they did, I never forgot." Even Anton showed up as a kid too. He had this like little dandelion flower, and he was like rubbing it in between his hands. And I said, "You created a fan." And he looks up because he's sitting on the ground in the grass, and he looks up and he smiles, and his face reminded me of a little sun. man, my dreams really like got to me on a deeper level. But I hadn't seen uh River in a long time. I didn't know where he went. I think he was just watching his brother and stuff. But anyway, I need to stop crying over this. But he asked for a typhoon. He wanted a typhoon, so he said an atmospheric river. And he said, tell him it's from River Phoenix. So, California, buckle up, Buttercup. You think the snow's bad? Wait till it's snowing, hailing, in an atmospheric river. You really gotta appease the kids, the issues of our generation, the younger generation that were just discarded like that after they poured their heart out into what they love to do. So the appeasement should be to the children as well, not just to me. Because what I saw in our American flag really disappointed me. What I saw in the Irish flag, um, but that's the past, you know. I know, baby, right? We just have to appease these energies before the children, the children who are our future, dismantle this shit, and I have nothing to do with it because I gave the world back to the kids. I was like, I can watch the globe, but I need you guys to watch each other's back until dad gets back. I need you guys to stand and like stand together and like be together and protect each other at all costs, especially where there are tons of wolves, you know, tons of people who are taking advantage of you guys. You say something, you stand up. I know I can see, but I can't see that far because of all of this black muck that's covering it. And it was some sort of like spell work or something like that that like shielded certain portions of imagination, and I wasn't able to penetrate it because I didn't know it was there, you know. So if you guys have time, like, let out a dove for River Phoenix. let out let out a dove for all the children who were sacrificed in Hollywood for these fucking stupid films. let out let out a howl, a wolf howl for the children to relieve some of the pressure on their backs and their psyches, you know. Someone told me in spirit, they go, oh, you can't just paint something away. I said, why not? Why can't I just paint it all away? Why can't I just create a hodgepodge really quick and that be considered art? Why does it have to be like so detailed and like perfect? I think you're hiding stuff most of the time. If you're so perfect in your art, sometimes I feel like you lose the soul of what you're actually doing. So I like the disarray of art before it gets formulated. That you could take some of the colors and piece something together there redraw your childhood, redraw what you wish you could have like done as a kid, you know? That maybe if you wanted to be a fucking astronaut, like this lifetime you can be a fucking astronaut. Like this is our time. This is the time for the children to come back and live in fucking harmony and peace. This is the time. So let out a howl on a full moon. And I woke up and I saw the moon at my window again. I've never seen the moon this many times outside my window. So, those are little, what I call little Jesus characters. Where Jesus went during his infancy was training in these intense environments that needed children needed to be saved from these intense environments. Women can get up and run away from Hollywood. Men can get up and run from Hollywood. Well, where the kids gonna go? Go to another orphan shelter where we're trafficked, and the dumbest of us think that we're being told that we're loved and that they love us, only to perpetuate more harm to us. What are we going to emancipate ourselves out of the system with all this money, and then the wolves come even harder because all they want is money, and they see us as a golden ticket, and these old fucking men come and like bombard us with gifts and make us feel really cool and really pretty, when in actuality they're just trying to get closer to our flame in our heart and steal our innocence. How fair is that? How fair is that? They lock these kids in cages mentally, and then this ravish their physical bodies. So I didn't mean to wake up crying, but some of these children, when they were little and they prayed to me and they said, I want to be a channeler. And I said these places to study under these madmen. And I didn't even know. I mean, no wonder they ran to drugs. No wonder they ran to things that they weren't supposed to because they needed to escape. And they didn't have a way out because everyone knew their name. So if they tried to leave, if they tried to escape, what would happen? Obviously, they get recognized. So fame is like a double-edged sword for a lot of people. But right now, I'm talking about the kids. Um, ooh, that was intense to wake up to. This whole topic is really intense, and it's like now that we have like lists of people, we need to start asking them the questions and polygraphing them, and like instead of just sweeping it under the rug that some of our favorite people are fucking monsters,
I say fuck it, and then like let them drown here. I want my ship right now, and I'm getting my kids out of this bitch. All of them. I'm getting them out of here. So if you're listening to Hootie, Thoth, all the Thoths, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I've done all the saving that I could do today. In this round, we just quantum leap timelines and get the fuck out of here. I'm seeing um I'm seeing him right now and he's doing bunny ears above his brother. And he's like peering over his shoulder like yeah, he is so cute. His heart is just like so light and like free and like a river type energy. He's very, very, very. He reminds me of a pure Avian. His energy just is blue, like piercing blue. I mean, there's so many kids in this like bubble. I don't know how to explain it. There's so many kids in this like little bubble, and they're all just like free, lifted. There's no they. I have that song. I am stuck on band-aid brands because band-aid stuck on me. Like we're healed. We don't need you guys to do anything for us. We're forever young. We're gonna stay young. We're infinite in the movies. You know, we are infinite in the movies, and like you can't take our soul from us because every time you watch us on the TV, it'll spark you. You know. Yeah. So I'm gonna let everything flow through me, and if I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. If me want to be sad, me be sad. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. I just wanted to take a second to thank the children who channeled in Hollywood, not just Hollywood, but channeled in the movies all over and allowed their heart to shine and their light to shine and people to just fall in love with them. You know, y'all better not fuck with the corn kid. I'll slit your throats, all of you. I will stop looking at the sky and I will hover over him like a lion and I dare you to touch him. And my eyes all swollen. That dream was intense. And I was watching the previews of the Joker, new Joker, like pictures, stills, and I'm like, it looks so good. Oh, my eyes are swollen. River! Laughing at me. 4444. He's laughing. It's not funny. He's so cute. I need to go back to the other dream. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys um last night I went into the caves of America, and I after to conquer a nation, you must conquer the flag. The flags are just treasure chests. I conquered the flag by seeing past all of the dirt and blood and pulling up the bones and the stories of mythology that were hidden underneath muck. And I'm pulling up these bodies, I'm pulling up these stories, I'm pulling up these gold diamonds out of this thing because I have a key and I unlock the box and I'm like unlocking it. And I'm like, why am I in Ireland's flag? I was like, why do I have the key to Ireland's flag? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm digging through and I find Andrew Hosier. I find his body in the flag on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, what's happening? Why is he in this flag? And reached really deep. I'm telling you, if I was a horse and you had to impregnate me, you'd have to go real deep in there, right? How the farmers do it nowadays instead of just like letting the bulls take over. So I reached down in there and I pulled up like it wasn't even like him, but I knew it was him because it was like a glowing green light. It was like almost like an emerald stone, but it was big, and I could see his like fetus as a baby and stuff. And I have this like emerald, and I was like, with the Irish flag, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna lock it here and I'm gonna leave it for him. But I had this stone, and I'm looking at it like my precious, my precious. So then I put it on a dial around the moon, and I put it into a portion of the moon, and then I dialed it, and then it went, and I was like, if he lands on St. Patrick's Day, that'll be a sign. If he lands on this day, because it's retribution, it's Jack Boot Jump for what happened to Ireland, and I don't want to talk about that one either. Oh, the amount of secrets were kept in that flag, I can't even fathom right now. I can't. I'm barely digging through our flag, and I'm like finding shit. And on the other side of the shit, I find gold and happiness and but the shit still sucks. So, what is you doing? We have to get up and take a bath. Um, but yeah, I'm having keys to all these fucking flags, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Philippines next. I think that I forgot about that. Whew. I forgot about the Philippines too. About all the shit that happens out there. It's worse than what y'all think. And I don't want to even go into their flag. I'm like so nervous. Because that's like how the kids can channel back to me through light. I don't want to see it anymore. I was hoping that like how would I be a little bit more stronger? That like maybe me going through it will help me to listen to the stories. It really fucking suck. It really fucking suck. It really fucking suck, and it really, 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 really sucks to be that was happening to kids, bro. thought I was a one-off type thing, you know? And oh, the amount of crime that humanity has buried in a flag that's supposed to be representing freedom of your nation. How much pride you guys take in that American flag and it's covered in blood. How prideful are you as a country that you would just allow these crimes to go unpunished and unchecked? Shows that you don't know how to run a nation because you guys are just children playing in a play that you don't understand. They found a way to push to reality and leave you stuck in it. Call me the fucking Statue of Liberty, bitch, because I can read it. I can read it, bitch. Bitch. Tell Woody Harrelson it's time to come out. Let the horses go. He'll know what I'm talking about. And if he doesn't, he'll figure it out in time. We need our trained Navy SEALs out so that I can feel safe. My children can feel safe. Good guys. I'm talking the Avengers. I'm talking Ant Man. I'm talking all of your favorite superheroes. I'm talking Inuyasha be real. Naruto be real. Naruto is a little black kid somewhere in Oakland. hmm So I'm doing a competition online to see who can come up with the the best channel of their childhood art without being too fucking pretentious and perfect and trying to make the outside look good, but who can come up with the best interpretation of their spirit. And I'm going to do that flag next. They just got to tag their country or their place. Even if they wanted to go something as granular as checking in on the little minuscule places, you know, I was like, just give me the colors of your flag and I will paint and uncover what they have, show you a way out, put you in a little safety ball, and demolish everything. Hello? Hi. hmm Of course. Thank you. That was quick. What? You meditating all day again? He used to go on binges where he would just meditate for days. I'd be like, wow. He's like, I need to hear. I need to see. I need to feel everything all at once. I hope he's a good guy. I have dreams of him often. He's always this like coach rider. He's like either the horse or the person um driving the horse. Yeah, my husband's calling. Hello? Yeah, you drove a plane by twice last night. Three times probably. Yeah. and I can watch the kids, right? Okay. Thank you, my dear. Yeah, so they would make them say the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning, and the innocence of their pledge would cover up the crimes that they were doing in the dark. Because when you truly believe in your country, you truly don't believe that they'll do bad, horrible things. I'm like, look at the COVID vaccine for existence, for instance. Look at the Tuskegee experiment. Where did the Nazis go? Here, into a medical fucking profession. Why do I keep getting off of dialysis? Because they keep taking my blood. You could do so much with my blood, and I don't want them to have it. So if that means I'm fading into death, then I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna allow the medical field to have my blood anymore. They can act like they're trying to take care of me all they fucking want, but I'd rather die than have them fucking no, because the medical field is fucking horrible. They will put people under and make and do that stuff to them and record it. People who went in there to get breast implants, people that went in there to get simple stuff, acting like they're professional, taking people's pieces of people's organs when they sleep. It's not a beautiful like no more bad stuff. My bad. You want to hang out with the McMillees this today? Yeah, we gonna hang out with the McMillees and the boys and the McMillees. It's 11:11. Woo! It's 11:11. So, if you're seeing this in the future and you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to some of the old films and watch some of the younger kids and realize how much danger they put themselves in order to channel for the highest cause, to use their talent for light. So I'm just gonna get a card or two, and then go clean. I feel like I'm always fucking. Stop! Don't say shit. Got my eyes all fucking. My eyes all puffy. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the best one. Cover my patchouli. Hey, we're gonna get some food. So I just wanted to pull a couple cards for River and that dream and the kids in Hollywood. Stop! I thought McMillies was supposed to be nice, not treacherous. Not river. Stop and wait. Okay, I'm almost done, and then I will go play. So this pool is for Riva. Let's see what happens. Woo! You're free, my little wrist. My Phoenix baby, you're free. You can bow now. You did it. My river. An offering. The chariot. The 3 of wands. 10 of wands. And we end with the 2 of cups on a 2. At 11:14, so we have 2s all over this bitch. But this is the first card that pops out. So it seems like the person who remember Woody Harrelson? He's a driver. That's why I had a dream of Adam Driver. He's a driver and he's dropping the kids off. That's all that I know. The kids are okay. The kids are okay, guys. The kids are okay, Dad.
Daddy.
Father. The kids are okay.
Woo.
Now that they realize that the aliens are coming to probe people, their brains. The kids are okay. The mothership is almost here. One of my last tasks were to unbury the crimes of our nation, and I did it. We did it. Unburying the crimes of our nation. This is the crimes of our nation, and that's the freedom that we feel. Only thing I was missing was the Ace of Cups. That was all that I was missing. I see the Ace of Swords. Oh, again. Never mind. Everything is good. All I gotta do is shed a few tears. Cock a few guns. Oh, and we're getting the new weapons for the zombies. We're getting the new weapons for the zombies, guys. There's these lasers. There's these lasers that blow up. The Father of Cups is speaking. Oh, he handled it. He handled it. Y'all, I have the best husband of my whole life. I have the best husband, even though he's a spiritual father. Look at him. That's Jesus. He's the black swan that took down Zeus, Swan upon Leda. Yeah, he took him down. I just flipped out. Stop. They're getting the money back. That judgment is coming in hard. We got the Daughter of Swords. Oops. The Son of Cups. So your daughters and your sons are protected. We got the sons carrying the swords. So the new weapons, a new eye, a new refreshing frame of reference. And the rainbow I spoke of. So go easy on these kids in Hollywood, okay? The ones that grew up in Hollywood and whatnot. They know toxic culture. They know toxic. We gotta show them the right way of being and right way of living. And show them that there's another way. You don't have to be this greedy little nincompoop who only cares about Gucci, Louis, fucking Prada motherfucking asses. That's the lovers there. Mommy and daddy are home, guys. No more tricks. My fucking roof. Bitch. Bitch. No more tricks. Yay! River's free, guys. He's free. Oh my god. And he says, thanks, mother. Thank you for protecting me, mother. Like you got Mother of Pentacles on the bottom and the Wheel of Fortune. And all my little kitties coming back together. Yes. Amen. And this Daughter of Pentacles and the Judgment keeps popping out. So I'm happy now. The sun could come out. Again, High Priestess, Father of Swords. He's sending some sort of financial stability. Okay. All right, I'm done, guys. I'm actually happy now. Shout out to everyone who pitched in to last night's dream to start changing the narrative. I think we've entered a region where we don't have to worry anymore. I'm seeing a very clear picture. I want to hire all of the Avengers. I want to hire all of the Avengers and the DC universe people. Angel said not the DC universe. No more. And I'm gonna have them protect the kids and be like their real life best friends. What's Anthony Mackie been up to? Is he a superhero in a movie? I really like his energy. Really like him. I mean, it's like so beautiful how I literally only thought of Corey Feldman one time, and I was like, "Oh no, keep that a secret." I was like, don't tell anyone that. And the kids go, "We don't believe in secrets, Mom." And then he shows up on TikTok. That's a death card. Yeah, and the Tower card and the Two of Swords. You guys keep messing with the wrong kids. Oh, the Black Widow. Yeah, you messing with the wrong kid. You messed with the wrong kid. And good morning, guys. This is all set with your news. And if you can decode that much, an hour worth of stuff, you deserve to be here. Peace. Oh, and good job, Joaquin. Your work is really good. Johnny Cash story.